Big legends. How is everyone going in the chat? It's so exciting. We are almost here. We are almost ready to go. I am pumped. If you're not pumped, alrighty, let me just have a bit of a play around. Make sure I've got everything set up. How are you all going? Beautiful, 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 you big legends. So, first of all, everyone that is in the chat, welcome to the Ready Bang! This will be a live stream of the super matches. I've just gotten permission from Lethal Arms Network. That's why these bloody legends. Where's their logo? Here, there. That's why their logo is there. Because when they go live, they're allowing me to share their stream on my channel so I can call the action for all of you legends. Now, if that's not worth the Ready Bang, I don't know what is. I believe they're going live at 12:01 for their matches. So we are just going to have a chat, a laugh. We might even check in on Gary Roberts' Arm TV live stream. But you got to understand, I am your host, the Aussie arm wrestler, and I am your 2019 Melbourne Cup third place, 80 to 95 kilo left arm amateur, the most sought after arm wrestling trophy in, better not hold up too high, at Mrs. There. How is everyone going? So, I have to wait for Lethal Arms Network to go live, and then they're going to allow me to screen share it here. They go live at 12:01. So let's talk about all the super matches. The event itself over there in West Virginia looks awesome. It looks awesome. Packed to the houses. I see a few familiar faces. I've been in and out watching bits and pieces in there. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. But speaking of places, and I'd rather be arm wrestling has kicked it off. Where are you from around the world? Let me know from around the world where you are. We've got Wichita, Kansas there, as I'm in Melbourne, Australia, which is an absolute nightmare living here. But let me know from around the world where you are. Lethal Arms Network, go give them a sub. Go give them some love. I was having a chat with Chuck Bardo, and I just asked him, I said, mate, what are the chances? No stress if you can't, because we trialled it yesterday with Blue in that epic matchup, and what an epic day that was with Powerhouse Gold Coast Club, Braeside Krakens, and everything Australian arm wrestling there. That was madness. So it's going to be, going to just reading some of the comments. We've got New Mexico in the house, Georgia. I love it. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler gives a Ready Bang. Second place, middleweight, yourself recently. I'd rather be arm wrestling, mate. It is all about the third place. But I've got the votes in there. I've got the polls in there. Paul Linn, I just saw Paul Linn on the screen. Sent him a few messages earlier in the day, and he quietly looks confident. He looks good, but I still believe that our man, John Brzenk, I think he still is going to take it. What do you all think in the comments? We've got an awesome four-way battle royal. I'm not sure if it's a round robin tournament or if it's a semi-finals, finals action. But you've got Bill Sinks, Jason Mallow, Quinlan Mendez, and one more. I can't even remember now. I can't even remember. So it'll be interesting. Got Texas in the house. It is all happening, and I all love it. So if you're just joining us and wondering where the live stream is, I've been given permission by Lethal Arms Network. When they go live, I can share their stream. So fingers crossed. It all looks kosher, and they look to be going live at 12:01 Australian time, which is 11 minutes. 11 minutes from now. So, Lagia, when is the match? The super matches go like this. There's the four-way battle royal. Quinlan Mendez, Bill Sinks, Jason Merlot, and a fourth one. Can't remember. Then Michelle Dugan is taking on Christy Resenendez, I think you pronounce her last name, and then, so they'll be the third of the super matches. So everyone's looking good, everyone is feeling good, everyone is up and about, including the Aussie arm wrestler. And did you guys check out that super impressive performance from Lachlan Adair yesterday? Congratulations to you, my man. I sent you a message personally, and any way I can get some beers to you or a steak or whatever, you just came in and looked phenomenally strong. And Ryan Bowen, we had a chat last night on the phone, mate. Shout out to you. He's got beat by a stronger man. You know what happened. You know what to do, and we go from there. But Lachlan, Adair, the Anvil, super, super impressive. The Anvil was the best nickname for it to happen. Yeah, not gonna lie. So it's going to be good. Good to see some people in the chat. It's going to be unreal. It'll be a good test to see how John Brzenk's comeback tour is going. It's going to be unreal. I cannot wait for the four-way battle. That's so interesting. Jason Merlot's my man. I'm not sure if the lineups changed or anything. For some reason, I can't remember the fourth person. I should have wrote it down. But I still think Jason Merlot wins this one. I think he's going to be fine wine by name, fine wine by nature. And he is just going to take care of that. That fisherman is just, if he's a fisherman, he definitely knows how to hook. He's going to get in there and get the job done. I think Michelle Dugan. Oh, of course, we've got my man Ryan Grondon from the 98% taking on Gary Roberts in a super match. That is going to be good. It's going to be fun. I hope they just get arced up. I hope they get nasty and things like that. Not, pretend nasty and play it up for the crowd. I think Gary Roberts takes it, because he's just got all that experience and things like that. But Ryan Grondon and the 98% are my guys. And, of course, if we get the stream going, Lethal Arms Network. Lethal Arms are allowing me to share their stream in about 9 minutes. So 9 minutes, keep your eyes out. That's where I'll be watching at the moment, unless anything has been changing. So I'm not sure if anything else has changed since then, but about 15 minutes ago, I got the thumbs up from someone from Lethal Arms. I said, can I share? And they went, Aussie arm wrestler, ready, bang. Go for it. I think it's going to be 3-1. My predictions have not changed. If you look at State Kings, Paul Linn just has to win one round, and everyone that betted on Paul Linn put a bit of a punt on, put a couple of dollars here and there on Big Paul, will win their money. I still think John Brzenk takes it. I think Paul can get around. I think early on, I think with John, he likes to first off test where he is strength-wise. He'll know in the grip, like he knew with Dimitri Kachan that Dimitri had a strong, good hand in there. That's why John had to just go straight to his game plan. But I think he would like to see where he is with Lindiana Jones to get in there and have an absolute crap. Yeah, David. Yeah, Paul for about 5 years. Had a great podcast early on in the Aussie Arm Wrestler days with Paul Linn. He was brilliant. And he's always brilliant to everyone in the arm wrestling world. Yeah, just all class, that guy. I don't know anyone that's had a bad day. A bad thing to say about Paul Linn. But I am excited. I think in the women's match, I think Michelle Dugan, the Black Scorpion, the Scorpion Queen, the Queen of Sting, whatever nickname that ledge wants to give herself, I think she gets the job done, and I think she wins 3-0. She is pretty special. She's been around the traps for a long, long time. Pretty special. I think she gets the job done, wins 3-0. So I think Gary Roberts wins. Jason Merlot, Michelle Dugan, John Brzenk. They're just 4 quick. What about your ones? What about your predictions out there, you big legends? Let me know in the comments. Start with Gary Roberts and Ryan Grondon from the 98%. And that was just all a bit of fun. Ryan Grondon calls himself the worst arm wrestler in the world. He said he was going to be at this event, and they were all having a chat and a laugh. And Gary said, yeah, I'll arm wrestle you. So it'd be good to see Gary Roberts from Arm TV just put the camera down and someone film him. And he's going to have a super match. You know, Ryan does all the armband stuff, the 50 armbands, and has a bit of a laugh. He's a really good dude. I was very lucky to be on the first episode of the 98% podcast. So very honoured for that, and something that I'll hold dearly. Got a lot of time for those guys. And then once in a while, if you are on their Facebook page, jump in, because they do just like a fun Zoom call. It's not recorded, it's not for content. They're just like, Zoom call, let's just talk arm wrestling. And for me, it's good. I just love meeting everyone. I love seeing it all out there. Just trying to get through all the comments. Okay, so Diffan. Yes, Jake, it did hit 100 likes before you left. We were spamming Chug in the chat. Oh, I've missed it. So what that, for a bit of context yesterday, everyone wanted me to down a beer. I said if my second stream got to 100 likes, which I hope you're all hitting the like button now. If it got there, I was going to neck a beer straight off the bat. So... and then I must have missed it just at the end, but Diffan, we might get one a bit later. I'll see how I am feeling, but thank you, Diffan, because I'm a man of my word. I don't feel like a beer, but I think I've just got to do it because I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. 5 minutes according to Lethal Arms Network. They're going to go live. If everyone can help me out and let me know when Lethal Arms goes live so I can share it. So I know last time I checked they were all signing autographs and things like that, so it'd be interesting to see. Gary's channel, he's just zooming around, doing everything. So good that over 2,000 people are watching on Gary's channel. The comments are going nuts. Everything is it's exciting times for arm wrestling. I just got to go fix something as I play around on the computer. I'm just going to keep an eye out for Paul's channel. That's what, and if you guys can help me out as well in the chat for Paul's channel, I'm going to be up and about. But everyone in there just got in from a beer run. Bring me up the speed. Posy Troll. Aussie Eastern Time. Bang. It's beautiful. It is now in about 4 minutes. I think the first super match will start in about 4 minutes. So, I believe. So, just trying to have a look around and hopefully Paul Linn's live works. 4 minutes for Paul's channel. Yeah. Okay, so it's still like that. So, we'll see how that goes. But I am pumped and you should be pumped as well. 4 big matches. Who's winning? 98% or Arm TV? Who's winning that first matchup? Who's winning the 4-way battle, you big legends? Who's going to be winning that one? And of course, we've got Michelle Dugan. I think she's going to just tear poor Christy apart. I haven't seen too much of Christy, but I love that Christy is going the challenge for this one. And I think that's for the Women's Championship. Under their banner. And then, of course, you've got the main event, the perfect storm. John Brzenk taking on Lindiana Jones, the incredible Paul Linn. Absolutely keen, pumped, excited. How can you not be? How can you not be? It's going to be good. Aussie is Lachlan #1 in the continent. He's #1 in Australia. Absolutely. After that win yesterday, he is #1. We want to get Ben Carroll pulling Aussies again, but if you go back to the Aussie Arm Wrestlers podcast, Ben wasn't too keen on pulling Australians. He's more focused when he's in the sport. He's more focused on the international level. He's a beast. I'd love to see those two. And then I'd also love to see Brett Coots have a crack at Lachlan Adair, and then they're my ones for the number there. Yeah, those 4. And then you've got a few from the 5 to 8 bracket. They should all arm wrestle each other and climb up to get in there. But hopefully we'll see some more matches in the Australian scene soon. We are up and about. So, 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. So what's happening if you've just joined and you haven't read the pin, comment or something? Lethal Arms Network. These absolute legends have just come out and said, shouldn't be a problem. Share our YouTube on your YouTube. Thank you very much to those guys. So, and then I'll be calling the action off that one. If not, then we go channel surfing, channel surfing to have a look around, and we'll go from there. Quick shout out to my Patreon supporters before we go live for just 50 cents a week. Cheap as chips. 50 cents a week, you can become a Patreon supporter and support the Aussie Arm Wrestler there. Thank you to these 20 legends doing their bit. And thank you for everyone for just hanging out with the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Okay, so I've got about 1 minute. We'll have to see how it goes. 1 minute, and then hopefully it pops in. Shanks Emmanuel with a $9 super sticker. He's giving me the thumbs up. Where's that from? MYR. Where's that from, Shanks? Can you let me know, your big ledge, where that super chat is from? That would be awesome. So hopefully not long now, guys, until Lethal Arms goes live, and then we'll chuck it on our screen. Perfect Storm will rain down. Bang. Yeah, I think, well, what have we got here in the chat so far? 88 votes, and 94% of them think John Brzenk gets the job done. And there's nothing, and you know what? His comeback trail, you know, he hasn't missed a step, has he? He hasn't missed a step. He's been unreal. He's been unreal. Good to see some Aussies in the chat, and good to see some people from all over the world in the chat. Shout out to my man Brooke from at the table who's just jumped in. Let me just have a quick look to see if I can find Lethal Arms now. To see if they have gone live yet. Maybe if I punch refresh. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is Lethal Arms live? Let's have a look. What do you reckon, guys? Lethal Arms. It's scheduled. Have they gone live yet? No. Okay, so I've got their screen. 30 waiting. Everyone is up and about. So let's have a look. And hopefully, in the meantime, yeah, John's on fire. I love what Johnny's doing. And I love that he's just back on the table and he's trying his YouTube thing. He tried to go live a couple of times. It didn't work out. At the moment, him and Paul Linn are getting a nice hand workout. I tell you what, if I was in that position, it would be a huge advantage for me. So they're all signing shirts. Travis is like, you got to sign these shirts. I've got like 50 shirts I'm going to give out to special people. Go and sign. Which was awesome. I'm left-handed. So if I had a right arm super match, my right arm would be fine, and they'd be fine. So if you're a right-hander and you got to sign all these shirts, you are in a bit of trouble, that's for sure. Kim Nielsen, shout out to you, mate, because you are always sharing all of my stuff on Facebook, and I do appreciate it, you big ledge. Tom Day, a Patreon supporter in the house, you big legend. Tom Day, good friend of mine. He is a stand. People going nuts, trying to keep up with all the comments. Let me just refresh Lethal Arms page and hope for the best that they are live. Let's have a look. Not yet. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed they are live. Lethal Arms Network. We'll just leave that there. But how is everyone going? I'm sticking with my tip. John Brzenk. I think Paul Linn can get one. I think he can. I don't know why. And he looked a little bit confident. He's the biggest he's ever been, so he's gone that route. He's just gotten big and big and big. I can't remember if these two had to... I think these two... I don't think these two had to meet at a weight. Maybe they did. I wasn't sure. Getting a little bit distracted. Thanks for bringing the match last night, Aussie. Oh, the Lachlan one. But shout out to Ryan Bowen. Shout out to Powerhouse Gold Coast Arm Wrestling Club. Give them a like on Facebook. As well as Bayside Kraken's Arm Wrestling Club. Because it was kind of in agreement that like all of them agreed, yes, Aussie Arm Wrestler can live stream and the commentary as well. So without those guys, you know, I would have just been the same as you. So give all of them a like and whatnot. So here we go. I'm just going to keep refreshing Paul Linn's page. And let's see how we go to see if they've gone live. They haven't gone live yet. Okay, Chuck Bardo has just messaged me and he says he's running a little bit late. Okay, so let me find another channel. Not to stream, but to see... if like the matches are happening, because we've got to call the action. That's why we're here. We've got to call the action. So fingers crossed it all goes the way we want it to. Okay, no super matches are happening at the moment, so that is cool. Chuck's just messaged me. Thank you, Chuck, to keep us updated. So in the meantime, let's just have a chat. It's going to be unreal. So talking about today's events, this four-way battle is going to be unreal. For the life of me, I cannot think of the fourth name. Guys, help me out. Quinlan Mendez, Bill Sinks, Jason Mallow. Who's the fourth one? Who is the fourth one? I can't remember. I cannot remember who the fourth one is. Someone help me out. I can't happen. But going back, as we saw, Lachlan wants to pull Matawangari Hedamorris, the beast from New Zealand. Hopefully that match can happen. It's just absolutely going nuts. It's just absolutely going nuts what's happening here in Australia. And guys, the only thing I'll say is it's going to get worse for where I live here in Australia. But enough about that. The 4-way Battle Royal is going to be awesome. I love that there's like a YouTubers match because, you know, in boxing, the biggest matches that are happening at the moment are YouTubers with that Jake Paul dude and the Paul brothers and the Matt Mask looking guy. So that's going to... Brandon Alliser. Thank you, Irish Samurai X. Brandon Alliser. Thank you. Alliser Sinks Merlot Mendez. Thank you very much. I don't know why I forgot Brandon. He's in some ripping form at the moment. He looks good. Good to see him back on the table. But I still think my fisherman, Jason Mallow, takes it. It's going to be unreal. So, no super matches happening. I think they're doing what happened to me yesterday. We had a bit of an intermission. So, just refreshing Lethal Arms page. No. I just got to write in there. Heard they are running. I just like to help out. Heard they are running. A few minutes. Okay, beautiful. Now, guys, what is going on in the arm wrestling world? What is going on? I love it all. Lives very close to my in-laws' farm. Often thought about heading to a training. Get slapped around for a bit. Do it, mate. Do it. One thing I found very, Isaiah's message there. One thing I learned White Wolf has just brought up. I learned an American term yesterday. That was quite funny with the let's go Brandon. I love the cheekiness behind it. I love the meaning of it. I think Australia needs to come up with something, but we've just been bent over. So, anyway. Everyone's in the chat. Everyone is up and about. I love it. I love that everyone's excited and everyone's hanging around. Once again, if you have just joined in, I'm just waiting for Lethal Arms Network. These legends here, I'm waiting for them to go live, and they have allowed me to share their live stream so I can call the action with you guys. So, look, I am just hoping for a battle because yesterday I sat through an awesome 15-card event. The only thing, the minor thing I would say, because every single match bar one was 3-0 or a 6-0 in the main event. So, some of the matches were exciting, which was great. It was good to see a lot of not known Australian pullers get some action, which was awesome to see. I love that, and I love what the Powerhouse Gold Coast Club teaming up with Brayside and things like that, running their Super Series event, which was good. Yeah, Lethal Arms is streaming. Are they live? Here we go. Alrighty, so then I just have to do some stuff. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Alrighty, just give me 2 seconds if I go here. Oh, window capture. Okay, alrighty. The joys of Facebook. I have had permission from these guys. So let's make this, let's get me out of the way. Make these guys as big as possible. Okay, then if I delete that, and then I'll get myself in the corner. Whoa, look at this. Technology, ladies and gentlemen. Technology. And I'm going to stick myself right out of the way. Oh, right out of the way. Look at that. Tell everyone we are on. Tell everyone. Let me get Lethal Arms picture in there. I reckon that it's this one. No, wrong one. Oh, I've made a mess of this. Alrighty, hang on. I just got to get Lethal Arms logo in. This is awesome! This is awesome! Image. Add existing. Oh no, this one. See, this is the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see. Beautiful! We are on! We are live, you big legends. Thank you, Lethal Arms Network. Go give them a like, share, and subscribe. They are being awesome that they're allowing me to share this stream. Now, we're gonna have the first match is gonna be a bit weird. Obviously, I can only see a table, so you guys are gonna let me know if I'm too ahead. If I'm behind you guys, you'll have to press pause and then you know what I mean. See if we can catch up. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just watching my OBS stream that has been given to, so I'm just looking off this. So it is going to be insane. The table is set. The matches are happening. Ready, bang! Go give Lethal Arms Network a bit of a sub and things like that. Allowing me for that. Thoughts on the camera angle? Seems like a good one. Yeah, I don't mind it. Obviously, I think Travis gets right away down the bottom. I don't mind this angle. It's not the worst angle, which is good. So, I mean, we won't see things like minuscule elbow fouls and whatnot. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see. So, everyone is pumped. I've got Travis Bajan on the screen. He looks like he is reffing the big matches. And that's cool. I like Travis getting more and more involved into the event. Trying to read them all. Oh, I might have to bring me this closer to read your comments. Oh, that's how we do it. Alrighty, there we go. Ready, bang. Good to see everyone in the chat as I have a bit of a read. I've got Gary Roberts and Travis Bajan on the screen at the moment. Travis doing what Travis does best. Definitely worth subbing to Lethal Arms. Yeah, because Paul's awesome. Gary's stream's going good. And he keeps talking to Travis's hot wife. Oh, okay, you creeps. Oh, we're all excited for this. We are all excited. Good to see it all. Good to see people in the chat wanting to hang out. Lethal Arms Network. I will shout them out to my heart's content for allowing me to share it. And that's, yeah. I asked permission. I got permission. I don't want to do anything wrong. So at any chance, if they flick me a message and like, can you please take it off? I will definitely take it off because they're looking after me and I don't want to step on anyone's toes in the arm wrestling world. I just enjoy giving it a ready bang and enjoying this. So at the moment, I've got Gary Roberts playing on his phone on the right-hand side of the table. How are all you legends going in the chat? Let me know. We just, hopefully not too long now, till our first match starts. Good to see people from all over the world. And I'll tell you what I'm excited about. It is 12:15. It is lunchtime here in Melbourne, Australia. I haven't had to set my alarm at 2 o'clock in the morning. I haven't had to apologise to Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler. So I'm so sorry for screaming and shouting at 3 in the morning, ready bang. But I'm lucky that she supports us. So shout out to Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler. Guys, how could you not be? Whoa! Tom now with a $49.99 super chat. Great content. Can't thank you enough for getting this set up for us. Cheers, legend, mate. Blown away by that super chat. You've been a huge supporter of the Aussie Arm Wrestler. You actually support my trivia channel as well, you big legend. I've run out of hats. But thank you very much, Tom. That means a lot, that massive super chat. If I can shout out anything, I don't know. I just want to show my appreciation for that massive, massive super chat. That was, yeah, you've made me, for a bloke that talks all the time, I'm just bumbling a bit. You've made me lost for words. Yeah. Thank you, Tom now. Thank you very much for supporting everything I do here in Melbourne, Australia. So thank you very much. Now, we'll have to go back to the action as everyone is coming in. It's awesome. Thanks for everyone sticking around. Now, from what I've been told, Lethal Arm Network have allowed me to stream this. So Lethal Arms Network have allowed me to stream this, okay? So I'm not doing anything dodgy, not doing anything like that. I've had permission from someone from that team, and they said, shouldn't be a problem. So, you get the best of both worlds. You get the Aussie Arm Wrestler going ready, bang! And you've got Bart Wood and Travis Bajan on the channel, and I've got Tommy now looking after me. And Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler says, it's all you, my love. No need to ever thank me. I just sleep while you do your thing. Thank you, Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, you big ledge. It's all happening. And it looks like, hopefully our first matchup coming up. And my man Bart Wood, I had a great podcast with Bart Wood. He was awesome in giving his time to me. Bart Wood was an absolute gem in this one. And I think we're going to have the YouTubers Facebook match first. I hope it's Ryan Grondon. And Ryan Grondon versus Gary Roberts. My man Gary Roberts from Arm TV. So we'll see how we go from there. Oh. Just got to... Yeah, okay. Just got to fix that up. Sorry. Let's see what Travis has got to say.
Brandon El Celso and Bill Sinks all to the table. Let me see you. Get on up here.
Okay, so he's...
Get on up.
So he's calling up the Fatal 4-Way contestant. So if anyone is at the event, if anyone is nearby, or if anyone just knows, is this a 4-way battle royal? Is this a side-by-side elimination? What was going to happen at Arm Wars? Let me know. Good to see everyone in the chat, hanging and banging, slinging and slanging with the Aussie Arm Wrestler. And if you can, hit the like button. If you can, subscribe to the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Also, make sure you subscribe to Lethal Arms Network, you big ledge. 238 legends in the chat. I can't see what the likes are because I can't change my screen at the moment. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button. Be an absolute legend. Who have we all got? I think, what have we got here? Why does Gary come across so creepy, Tommy Day? Oh, he seems fine with me. I go on Arm TV all the time, and he seems pretty respectful to his wife, looks after his baby during the show as well. So, yeah, this is going to be good. So, let's have a go. We've got everyone in the chat. Hanging and banging. If it is the 4-way, who are your tips? I'm going Fine Wine, Jason Merlot. I love what that fisherman does. Brendan Alliser is in some really good form, and I hope he has fixed his hair. He had a green mohawk for a while, but he seems like a good dude. Then you got Quinlan Mendez, who is just ready to avenge that loss from Danny Tesh back in WAL. And then you've got big bad Bill Sinks. He wants to sink people by name and sink people by nature. So it'll be interesting to see. Guys, I'm going to leave what it is there. If my screen is too big and we can't see the arm wrestlers, I'll make mine a little bit smaller. So, but just enjoying that everyone is here, hanging out with the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Hope you have all liked it and subscribed to the Lethal Arms Network. And also the Aussie Arm Wrestler and some cool people in the chat. Love it, love it, love it. Just having a look. Drug is a hell of a drug. Good to see. Hey guys, everyone that's coming in, if you're new to the Aussie Arm Wrestler, welcome. Let me know from where around the world you are. I absolutely love it. I hope our streams are both together. I'm just calling the action and having a laugh. It's going to be good. I've got no, on my screen, I've got no one at the table. I'm watching Lethal Arms Network live stream. They've given me permission. So hit subscribe to their channel. And of course, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button to my channel. This is going to be off the chain. Yeah, so good question, Matthias. How many rounds in the match? If you're talking about the Fatal 4-Way, I wonder if they're best of 3. That's going to be unreal. We got Sweden, Arizona, people doing predictions. Awesome. Northern New York, USA. Montreal, Canada, New Zealand, LA, Sacramento. Go the Kings. Mate, I love it. Canada, Cleveland. Yeah, Adam, that one guy. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Hit the like button, guys, while you're here. Give us a chop out. Pin that subscribe button, mate. We get comfy. You are with the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and we are up and about. Thank you to Lethal Arms Network. Beers on me. I'll work out with Chuck to do it. Just trying to... This is awesome, Aussie. People from all over the place watching. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, mate. I mean... So Tom Day in the chat. I trained with him. He beat me on the right arm not that long ago. I got him on the left because, you know, I'm all about the left. Good friend of mine. Tommy's just a good guy. And yeah, how good is it, mate? How good is it that everyone from around the world wants to hang out with the Aussie Arm Wrestler and have a bit of a laugh? And I don't know if people are having a beer or whatnot. Just get excited. I do enjoy having a beer. Can someone let me know how many likes we're up to? Regan Mwaya says, thank you, Aussie Arm Wrestling. Look, thank you for coming in, but also thank you to Lethal Arms Network for allowing me to have this stream. Thanks to those guys. I've been doing a lot of live commentary, and whoa, we got some flashing lights. Have we got a match ready to go? Okay, the lifter has come out. The heightener, the lifter, we are on. Argentina in the house. This is magnificent. 71 likes. Awesome, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Bart Wood. Big bad Bart Wood. Arm wrestling referee. He is a unit. Absolutely love. Oh, we got the women's match first. We have got the women's match first. Awesome. I'm just going to make me that little bit smaller. That is Christy Resendez. I'm going to go with that as her last name. Look at those, and in a polite way, look at those thighs. She does not skip leg day. Quads for days. They're huge. Absolutely huge. And another shout out again to Tom now, mate. That $50 super chat just blows my mind. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everyone. Here we go. The action is happening. So good. Michelle Dugan on your left. Now, she is staunch. She is going to put the sting on this one. World champion, ready to get it done. But I like the shape, the arm wrestling shape that Christy is in. Hopefully, this is an awesome battle. Seek Thoth. Cheers. I'm having a beer. Cheers all. Thanks for the stream. Let's go, John B. Woo! That is from Seek. $5 super chat. Awesome. We've got some ready bangs to go. Our first of 4 super matches. Michelle Dugan on your left. And I believe it's Christy Resendez on your right. Ready to go. Bang. This is magnificent as they shake hands. Hair up, square up is the term, I reckon. Whoa! The Techers beats are going in this. Oh, it's a left-hand match. Yes! Hashtag make left arm great again. Bart Wood setting him up. Good referee. And the hit is up and Christy has gone bang! Michelle Dugan looking for the slip. Christy just went, I am going to hold on and break your thumb. Round 1 goes bang to Christy and just threw my prediction out the window. Michelle Dugan ready to rock. She knows where to go from here. She wants the slip. She wants the strap. Michelle looking as I think that's James Reed there looking at. It's going to be unreal. Mexican Silverback, you have just made me laugh. I still think Michelle can win this one. She needs to get to a strap. Let's see how we go in round 2. Bart Wood, set him up, ready, me! Christy clamping on. Michelle just cannot slip. She's using back pressure, but she is in all sorts of trouble in this one. She needs to slip. Do not go underhand or you're in a bit of trouble, Christy. Just be patient. You need to be like a boa constrictor in this one. Finally, Michelle Dugan Gets it, and you can just see that stinger going up, ready to go, bang, and ready to hit there. Good work. Christy doesn't look too phased in this one, but that was very articulate by Michelle Dugan in that match. Very articulate. It's going to be amazing. Very articulate, and I love it. Once again, Tom Newell. Thank everyone. Thank you for your super chat. Everyone, thanks for hanging out with the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and I hope you can like, share, and subscribe everything to the Aussie Arm Wrestler, because you won't be disappointed. But also, Lethal Arms Network, you big fat legends, for allowing the Aussie Arm Wrestler to have your stream on my channel. I will work out how to get Lethal Arms some beers. Alrighty, we are in round 2. Bartwood has put on a strap here or there in his whole career. Being an arm wrestling referee is probably one of the most critical and devalued jobs in the world. It is certainly something I'm not in a rush to do, but will help out if need be. Let's get it going. Thank you everyone for jumping in and having a laugh. We're in round 2, and it's Christy Rendez having the 1-0 lead, and Michelle Dugan just needs to hair up, square up. She needs to get the stinger going, the Black Scorpion. Let's get it in there. Bart Wood is your referee in this matchup. Here we go. Ready? Oh, bang! Bang. It was a false start from Christy, but then Michelle was just able to latch on. Outside of the straps, Christy looks in control. Inside of the straps, Michelle Dugan just reminds everyone why she is still up and about. World champion, just a champion all around. And these two are putting on a very interesting match. And she's got bigger shoulders than me. She's got bigger shoulders. Good on her. Good on her. She's in shape. I'm not in shape, that's for sure. I'm in arm wrestling commentary shape. If you could take an x-ray of my vocal cords, bang, I would look like 3 Mike Aiellos. Where does it happen from here, guys? Where does it happen? Do we think Michelle Dugan takes it out from there? Or is Christy having it going? My man has jumped in the chat. Joe the Hammer Valentine is always finding loose change in his car and supporting the Aussie Arm Wrestler. And he says, Jake, my good man, it's good to drop in and see you in top form. Having a bang of a time. Absolutely. Thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you very much for hanging out with the Aussie Arm Wrestler in this one. We have got round 3 in this one. Michelle Dugan just getting the psychological edge. If she can slip, look for her to post up and slip out. She is much better in the strap. She's got the shoulder advantage there. Doesn't look too straight. Christy needs to hit and not let go of that thumb. Bang! See? Now, if she can get her shoulder in and come in for the press, do not let go of that thumb, Christy. Oh, Michelle Dugan gets out there. If I were Christy, I would be starting on the left-hand side, top corner of the pad, and then driving across, holding onto that thumb, getting into a press and not letting go. I think this is where Michelle Dugan wanted it. Christy's showing some amazing strength, and coming out after this, she'll obviously need to work on her strap game and also work on just holding on to that thumb. Superb effort by Christy, but now that it's in the straps, I think round 3 is going to go to Michelle. What do you guys think? Brian Johnson, the Hammer, that's exactly why. You said I was a fan of Greg Valentine. That's exactly why I'm a fan. Why I called Joe the Hammer Valentine Joe the Hammer. And Joe changed his nickname. Ha! I love it. I love arm wrestling. Here we go. Round 3, we're in the straps. Bartwood getting it done. Ready, bang! We have a stalwart in the middle of the table, but it is the side pressure from Michelle Dugan just holding on. Get together, Christy. You are separated worse than divorced parents in this one. Do not go the underhand pulling. Michelle is just going to suffocate you in this one. Get your shoulder towards it. Absolute strength to be able to hold on. Bart calls the win. Christy, that was impressive. Although you didn't get the pin, to hold in a losing position, to hold in like you're trying to serve a bowl of soup and be able to hold Michelle there. That was absolutely impressive. Absolutely love that one. Congratulations, Michelle Dugan. But, Christy, hold your hair up high. That was a great match, and that was an impressive performance. You were taking on a superb puller in Michelle there. So, Michelle becoming the soup match winner, and I think the women's champion out of all this, the women's champion. But it is going amazing. Absolutely love what is going on. Thank you, Lethal Arms Network. 1 match down. 3 to go. 3 to go. No, 2. And then John Brzenk. The perfect storm. Brewing and coming in. How's the voting system going? Get your votes in. Can Paul Linn get it done? My man Gary Roberts on the team there. I just love. I mean, John Brzenk is a genuine rock star in this comeback trail. He started doing the backyard gigs. Have I Still Got It on the banjo? Then he steps up a bit and now he's hitting up a college, 20,000. And then in December, he's off to Madison Square Garden to Paul Levine. To Paul Devon, a king of the table. Love that John has come back and will support anything of it. I might make Lethal Arms a little bit bigger because they deserve it for giving me the stream. And all you legends in here helping me out. We are up. So, how many, are we all liking it? Are we all liking it? Let me know. Like, share, and subscribe, everything. Of course, as a YouTuber, you just naturally have to bust that out. If you are new here to the Aussie Arm Wrestler, all I can say is welcome. Stick around. I will not disappoint. I will let you enjoy watching arm wrestling. It is the most unique and entertaining way to watch the game of arm wrestling. It is unreal, and this is something that I love to do. This is my passion, and I am just a 36-year-old man from Melbourne, Australia, just wanting to enjoy arm wrestling and enjoy meeting people from all over the world, including every single one of you legends that are in the chat right now. So, we've just got an empty table at the moment. Gary Roberts is still holding a camera. So, let's have a look, Gary. Let's have a look. Are you pulling? I hope that match didn't get cancelled. I really hope that match didn't get cancelled. What do you guys think? Just trying to get in there. I want to see Alex Vovoda versus John Brzenk. I think we all do, but did Robert Plant win? I don't know who Robert Plant is. I didn't get to watch too much of the tournament. Is everything upside down here in Australia? Mate, you know what? At the moment, you would think so. The most livable city in the world I used to live in. Now, it is disgusting. But, does the announcer talk like this to his wife? Ron? Yeah. And my wife matches me as well. We're pretty up and about. I don't get too announcy, but I am up and about, and I always am excited having a chat with my wife. So yes, to answer your question, Ron, yeah, and Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler can agree. This is who I am. This is who I want to present to the world. One day, hopefully I can get over and have a beer with all you legends, and you'll just see I'm the exact same person. Bradley Bigley with a $10 super chat. Bradley, superstar, mate. Thank you very much. And he says, great job, brother. Mate, great job to you. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for everyone for hanging around, hanging and banging, slinging and slanging with the Aussie Arm Wrestler. I just saw Chance Shaw on screen holding a camera. I wonder if he's holding that for Gary Roberts. So let's go. I didn't hear anything. It'll be interesting to see what match is happening next. But thank you all for joining the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Is that all that Aussie COVID stuff? Mate, don't get me started, Seek. Do not get me started on all that. Let's just... I commentate arm wrestling to forget about what's happening, mate. Ridiculous. Mizzy Aussie Arm Wrestler. Jake's always full of energy and positive. Wouldn't have him any other way. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler. You are a legend. Of course you're a legend. Because you're allowing me to do this with all the superstars in the chat. I love that it's all happening. Absolutely vegan power, dude. When my town opens up, I will be hosting arm wrestling events. We've got some really good pullers here in Melbourne, some good pullers in Australia. But if I am able to have live streams like this, because the money I earn from arm wrestling is going back into the sport. I'm just going to see what Travis is saying. Let's go.
What is this guy doing? Did I not tell Nitro to dispose of that whole camera? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we need your participation. When they look at this video, they need to think that you guys are going crazy.
Here we go.
So let's practice. I'm going to introduce me.
Come on, Travis, just tell us. Can you just tell us, mate? Tell us what is going on. Do we know what matchup is that? Do we know what matchup is up next, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone is there? Oh, Jimmy G doing a bit of filming. I like that guy. Hope he's going all right. The crowd is up and about. West Virginia is up and about. And the world is up and about. The Aussie arm wrestler is definitely up and about. So excited. So what is happening? I got Travis on the screen, and we have got a matchup coming. It's not going to be Gary Roberts. He's holding a camera, so I believe we have our four-way battle royal, which is going to be off the charts. Battle royal, round robin, tied up in any sort of bow that you think it is. These four are studs in the arm wrestling world. Brandon Alisar, Bill Sinks, Jason Merlot, and Quinlan Mendez. That's the card I know as it is. Let me know if there's... Let me know if the cards change, but I still believe that is the four-way lineup, which is going to be unreal. Let me know in the chat who your tip is. Let me know. I think it's Jason Merlot. I think Jason Merlot gets the job done, and he will just start climbing up more. Oh, have we got our main event? Is this our main event? Are we straight into our main event? Whoa! Yes! Our main event. Here we go. Paul Linn has just been introduced, and he is taking on the perfect storm. John Brzenk. They have just surprised us, thrown an audible and went, main event, let's go. Interesting stuff. Shuffled things around. Thank you, Lethal Arms Network, for this absolute stream. Paul Linn, Lindiana Jones, the incredible one. He is looking insane at the moment. Paul Linn, large in his charge, his forearm looks massive, and the greatest arm wrestler of all time, the perfect storm, everybody's best friend, John Brzenk. This match is going to be insane. So good. Get your predictions in the chat, guys. Let's go. Shout out to my guys, the Burnett Brothers Arm Wrestling, and impressive wins yesterday in their matchups. Keep an eye on for Burnett Brothers Arm Wrestling. 3 young fellas that I got a lot of time for and will help out whenever I can. Give them a little quick subscribe if you can. They're just superb arm wrestlers from here in Australia. Round 1, Paul Linn and John Brzenk. They are going to start outside of the straps. Look for John to take hand control. Paul Linn is going to come in and get those big bulging biceps and come in for the hook in this one. We're going straight into a rest grip. And the strap is out, you big legends. But would I fit? This is unreal. I'm always excited if I'm calling these two live. Very good supporters of the Aussie arm wrestler. Guys, who is winning this one? Can Paul get a pin? Can Paul Linn win and turn into Lindiana Jones? Dun, 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 dun. This is what arm wrestling is all about. You have the greatest of all time on his comeback tour, looking to solidify and still show he's got it. Then you have Paul Linn wanting to show everyone he's the next bad dude in arm wrestling. Round 1, the thumbs are closed. Ready, bang! Paul Linn with a huge hit. And of course, the perfect storm just puts the umbrella up and says, I will contain this one. Brzenk giving that goat stare. Cup, side pressure, bang. It will be 3-0 after that one. Well done, Paul Linn on the hit. John Brzenk loves testing how much he can hold him. And boy, oh boy, did he just whip out his best MC Hammer impersonation. John Brzenk just went, stop. It's the GOAT time. And able to stop at that spot, a very interesting spot. What did you guys think of round one? Man, people keep doubting John, and then John just goes bang! Just goes bang. Super exciting stuff. And as you saw, and that the patience of John to creep in, thank you, bang, and go and take it in there. So that is round one to the great one, John Brzenk. I hope Paul Linn isn't too disheartened by that. He's got a good hit. And if John lets him have a go again, Paul might be able to get something going. But my address changes. I think John is winning this 3-0, and there's a reason why he was 3-0 on State Kings. And I think he's just got one eye on Devon Larratt on this one. Okay, round two. Chalk up. Let's get it done. Butter those hands up. Let's go, Paul. Round two, mate. You've got it here. Good to see everyone in the chat having a bit of a laugh. Thanks for hanging out with the Aussie Arm Wrestler. If you can like this video, subscribe to the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Subscribe to Lethal Arms Network, the most unique and entertaining way to watch any arm wrestling. And they are going into the straps again. Elite pullers love the strap. Let's see how round two goes. Paul Linn will look to attack, curl in, and try and side and bring him to the table. John will test out his elbow. John will test it out again. But there is just something magical in that hand. And you can just see John Brzenk turns millimeters into magic. It is unbelievable what he's able to do on a table. Round two, Bart Wood. Ready, bang! And the hook has come in. And there is not a chance in the world that Paul gets a pin on that one. John Brzenk being cool, calm, and collective. Great defensive stop there by Paul Linn. And now we are stuck in the middle of the table. Paul Linn shaking like a shitting dog in this one, but Brzenk able to hold on into a defensive hook. Now Paul just driving everything. There it is. Great matchup for round two. I love that John didn't finish it off, but great arm wrestling from Paul in a defensive position. Absolutely insane that was, and good to see round two happens. That was super impressive stuff. And you just saw the articulation, the chess pieces move from John Brzenk in able to just get to the position where he wants and just make Paul Linn look like a puppy. I mean, Paul Linn is a beast. Paul Linn is strong as an ox. And John just went from like here and you just saw him to go here and just absolutely crippled the man. It was unbelievable stuff. The GOAT getting it done. Round two. Guys, is there any chance, let me know in the comments, is there any chance Paul has got a shot in round three? I'm very impressed with the way Paul has pulled in this one. So it'll be interesting to see how round three goes. Look, every man's a referee and they're all giving Bart Wood some advice. And Bart's like, guys, shut up. I've got the job done. So we have got 2 rounds as everyone helping Paul out to make round 3 a battle. And especially a lot of people that have staked on Paul Linn to win a round will start to have a go. Thank you, Lethal Arms Network. Paul Linn is in charge of that. Speaking with Chuck Bardo from Lethal Arms, who said it shouldn't be a problem that I stream this. So I'm very, very grateful. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you that are sticking around in the chat. Whether you've liked the video, whether you've subscribed to the channel, whether you're a Patreon, or you've donated some money in Super Chats, the Aussie Arm Wrestler loves and appreciates you. But we have got round 3. Wowee. John Brzenk, he's just climbing and just leveling up every time. He looks like a dominant Pokemon the way he just evolves and evolves again. What does everyone think has been happening? Devin is shaking right now. Goat move. How many rounds? It's a best of 5. Larry Wills will beat them all. Devin is going to destroy John in December. It's good to see everyone. Beautiful. Just trying to read. There we go. Awesome. Thanks everyone in the chat. Keep the chatter going. Round 3 starting in a strap. I love the way round 2 went with the old playground seesaw battle. John just testing out in different positions and able to hold on. Absolutely love it. John has only lost 1 round in 3 super matches, and that was his very first one to Chance Shaw. Then he went 3-1. He's gone 3-0 to Dimitri Kachan, and now he's taking on Paul Linn. And Paul, mate, let's see what brings you. This is where moments are made, and Paul Linn needs to make his moment. This will do nothing to Paul Linn's reputation in this matchup, but can do a lot if he gets a pin in round 3. Ready, bang! And he's got a huge drive on this one, giving everything that he's got, throwing the Hail Mary in this one. Good work, Paul Linn. But John, like a boa constrictor, is slowly suffocating that forearm out. Slowly curling him in, waiting for Paul Linn to exhale. And he's caught him in, brought him in, to able to get the pin. And good on Paul Linn for throwing everything. There it is. He is going to get the pin. Just call it from there. They're still going. John calls it 3-0. Bang! 3-0 from John Brzenk, you big legend. Great work, Paul Linn, brother. Like I said before that round started, that does 0 to your reputation. In my eyes, it only raises you up. John Brzenk, mate. John, you super impressive guy. Super impressive guy. That was unbelievable. And you have just been able to just come back and have a 3-match winning streak at the moment with only dropping 1 round. Fantastic stuff, guys. What did you think in the chat? What were your thoughts in the chat? Unbelievable. Really good now. And well, I'm going to stay. If Lethal Arms stay on, then I'm going to stay on and commentate the other matches as well. But what did you guys think of John's performance? And also, does that change your mind when it comes to John versus Devin at King of the Table 2? Has that performance from John Brzenk there able to change anything? Let me know in the chat. We now, and I tell you what, good on Paulie. Now we've got the YouTuber and the Facebook. We've got Gary Roberts from Arm TV. Gary, you big legend. He's taking on the worst arm wrestler in the world. A good friend of mine, Ryan Grondon from the 98% Arm Wrestling. And Ryan Grondon calls himself the worst arm wrestler in the world, guys. So it's not me hanging shit on him. That is just his nickname. So, 2 good friends of mine from the States. I'm I'm excited for this one. I'm pumped for this one. And I hope you all stick around, have a laugh and a chat with the Aussie arm wrestler, because John Brzenk just went bang. A lot of people still saying that match went about as expected. People saying Devin's going to destroy him, so it'll be it's going to be unreal. Here we go. It changed my mind. Yes. Did it change for the better or for the worst? John's got a good record over Devin. Good to see everyone just trying to get through. Just trying to read everyone's comments, man. It's unreal how many people are sticking around. There's Ryan Grondon on the left-hand side of your screen from the 98% Arm Wrestling. Guys, if you're still here and you're still sticking around, please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and also please subscribe to Lethal Arms Network. And Gary Roberts! Gary, you big legend! Gary! As he climbs over the table, getting some hype. And even my dog Zeus is getting a bit of Gary Roberts in him. A bit of mongrel to try and intimidate him. Try and amp him up. All good for the TV. We do enjoy the way Gary Roberts has gone about this one. He's saying no chance. The worst arm wrestler in the world. And Ryan is encouraging this behaviour. Don't worry about that, guys. Ryan's encouraging this behaviour. He wants it because he wants a spectacle. They both want a spectacle of the show. They're coming on after the main event. Gary with the magic dust in the eyes. You cheeky son of a gun. That's interesting. Come on, Ryan, at least get one pin. Who wins this one? Let me know in the chat. I reckon Gary Roberts takes this one. What do you think, Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler? Is Gary Roberts going to win or Ryan Grondon? Here we go. Grondon is going to win. Let's get it going. Ready. Bang! And Gary is just being a dick now. Shaking and screaming. Ryan couldn't get anywhere in that. His arm is too separated. Just go early, Ryan. Just go early on this one. Gary, don't break your hand, Gary, but he's slamming that hard table. Come on, Ryan. Get some fire in ya. Do something for the channel. Get up and about. Match Gary's enthusiasm. Do something to put Gary off his game. Start early in this one. You need to start early. Start early, you big legend. Let's see how it goes. What do you reckon, Zeus? Who's going to win this one? As Josh Berger goes in there and has a quick chat. You got to use that weight advantage to you. You got to understand, Gary Roberts has been pulling for years and things like that. Now he's on the microphone giving it the big licks, saying, I've got you, man. You've got no chance of happening. Let's see how this match goes. Let's have a people saying it's a joke. Anyway, that annoys you, not classy at all. He forgot his medication. I'm glad I found this stream since I can't stand listening to Gary anymore. Thanks, Jonathan. Glad you're hanging about. All right, here we go. Round 2. Come on, Ryan. Get high. Nah, just all over. Ryan's just more pulling with his arm. He's not getting his body involved. Ryan, get behind that big body. Gary is taking advantage of you there. Get into it, Ryan. It doesn't matter if you're called the worst arm wrestler in the world. Everyone can make improvements, my man. Let's go, Ryan. Have another one. Was that it? Was that a best of 3? Or are we going into the next match? Ryan just standing there like he needs to go to the toilet. Come on, Ryan. You're my boy. Gary Roberts is going up and about. All right, so is that it? Was that a best of 3? Or a best of 5? Looks like that was it. Looks like a 2-0 drubbing. Do we know anything else? Let's have a look. Mike, hello. Just his shoulder taking up most of the screen. Okay, I think... Oh, they're going to have a bit of a starting a hook or something like that. There's no hit from Ryan. So Gary giving him some pointers. Gary just putting all that for the channel and things like that. So there we go. Oh, here we go. Starting a hook. Let's see how they go in a hook. Yeah, it just shows training is definitely different to, so if you can get in the position that you want, Ryan, you might be able to hold Gary. But the problem is, you got to get there. You got to get to that position, and Gary just knew how to go off the go. So, yeah, Ryan just couldn't get to the position where he wants. So, that's all right. They're done. We've got one more matchup, I believe, the Fatal 4-Way, as Gary picks up the camera. He wins 2-0 on that one. And we are up to our last match as they have a bit of a mess about. Thank you for everyone hanging around with the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Thank you to Lethal Arms Network for allowing me to stream this. I love it. I absolutely love it. And it is going very, very smooth. And I don't want to jinx myself. John Brzenk. Spoiler alert, if you've just joined me, he has already pulled and he has already gone bang 3-0. 3-0 on that one. Wowee. That was super impressive stuff. Paul Linn just threw he looked like Rambo at the end. You know, the machine gun, the bullets were coming out like that and just couldn't get any bullets hitting. But you've got to understand, John Brzenk was the best for 25 years. Not a few matches, not a good run, 25 years at the top. That is almost older than Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, who is absolutely dominating a mango in the kitchen. She's slicing and dicing that one. So that's right. You get commentary on my lifestyle as well. Alrighty, guys, what do you think about that? That match was done. It was what it was. Poor Ryan, but that's okay. Now, I think we have the 4-way battle. What do you think is going to happen in this matchup? I mean, Gary was always going to put in that massive outcry. Now, Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler. Brendan Alliser, Jason Mallow, Bill Sinks, Quinlan Mendez. Who's your tip?
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle. Go with Jason Mallow, because that's who the Aussie Arm Wrestler is going with. Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus is our dog. Zeus, who have you got? Yep, he is going... I think he'd be a Q-Bomber fan, I reckon. He'd be a Quinlan Mendez fan, a Q-Bomber. Okay, so... I've got no sound when I'm doing my commentary, guys. So does anyone know in the comments what is happening? Thanks for that, Regan. Thanks very much, mate. It's a very nice thing to say. Do we know what match is happening next, guys? Do we have the 4-way Battle Royal coming up? I'm just trying to see if I can see anyone on camera. Yeah, good night to you too, mate. Good work. Good to see everyone in the chat. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the Aussie Arm Wrestler. And also, please subscribe to Lethal Arms Network for allowing me to have this stream. You dead set legends. Beers on me next time you come. So I think we've got one more match. Let's have a look. That looks like Quinlan Mendez. If I can zoom in, that looks like Quinlan Mendez. He is up first. The Q-Bomber. There he is. He's ready to rock and roll. Who have we got, guys? Who have we got? Quinlan Mendez is up first. Let's see who he's... Oh, I've dropped my pen. Let's see who he's first. I don't need it. I'm a fiddler. See who his first round opponent is on this one. But just having a quick chat with Quinlan would be interesting to see. And that, when it comes to these battle rules, I like them. I think they are great for arm wrestling. I think they're awesome. But then it's, you can do all your predictions. But then if your first round's a dead set war, then bang. It's just going to be nuts the way to then go on and win it. So it'd be interesting to see how they do it. Because there's a lot of chitter-chatter going on the clipboard, I think it is a round-robin format. So you've got to pull all 3 gentlemen. And then if the top 2, I think, would go off in a final. Or if you finish on top, you've beaten everyone, basically. Unless they all end up on 2-1 and 1-2. So let's have a crushing season for the GOAT. Everyone in the chat, you guys use legends. I cannot. Thank you, Regan. Thank you very much. Yeah, Chris, you need a rewind, mate. Just got to the show. Has John pulled yet? Yeah, he has, Chris. You got to rewind about 20, 25 minutes, I reckon. He was after the ladies' match. So if you rewind about 20, 25 minutes, you can enjoy watching John Brzenk with the Aussie Arm Wrestler here commentating. Please like, share, and subscribe while you're here. People are saying Devon's going to win pretty easily. Lachlan was a beast against Ryan. Yes, he was. That was he was. And spoke to both guys after the match. Yeah, Lachlan he just leveled up. And that was the pressure that Ryan was putting on him. And just rose to the occasion and took care of business. It was, I messaged Lockie, spoke to him after the match, and I was right. One word, mate. Impressive. Alrighty, Lachlan should pull John. Look, there's so many pullers here in Australia. I just want them to go. I just want them to go out, pull against the best, and get the job done. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. So, yeah. But they're still having a chat. They're still having a talk. So hopefully we can get the last of the super matches happening there. So... looks like, is that Bill on screen? It's on Simcoe. Nitro, I think he's going to referee this one. He's waving. What is going on, guys? Someone give me an update. Look, you've got time to subscribe to the channel. Love you all. Beautiful. Todzilla versus Lachlan, another suggestion. Oh, that match was supposed to happen, I think, a year ago. What what was that Canada league that went for a little while? They put on some great matches. What's his name? He does a show with Ryan Espy. Oh, his name's lost me. I've forgotten his name. He's a really good guy. I've been on their show. He's a really good guy. So, anyway, let's get on with it. Come on, boys. Get the four-way happening. There we go. Brandon Allison is on screen and his hair's looking at least sensible for today. Brandon Allison is on some good form. He is looking pretty lean. He is on your screen right now. Brandon coming all the way. He spoke to him in the 98% Zoom chat. He's had a good form. He was very vocal on Facebook and always attending tournaments. Then he went a bit radio silent. So read into that what you want, but looking at him there, he looks like he is in great shape. Bart Wood at the table. He is your referee. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler doing a little dance in the kitchen. That's why the Aussie Arm Wrestler loves his wife. Jason Mallow has now entered the screen. That's the Aussie Arm Wrestler's tip for this one. He's got Quinlan Mendez round 1. Watch this to be a war. Jason Mallow has just been super impressive lately. That right arm is dominant. Look for Jason to take care of business. Be interesting to see if they go into a strap. But Quinlan Mendez loves a hook and a king's move, and he will drop everything down on this one like a water bucket. Round 1, slip easy. I think a lot of these guys will want to go for a strap. Let me know in the comments who have you got for this one. I am excited because I'm a big Jason Mallow fan. He is an absolute fine wine, and he's a fine wine as a person. So it'll be good to see him take this one out. Does Jason Mallow get this one? Let's have a look. People have been cheering Brandon on for days already. Brandon's, he's an impressive puller. And he, rightly so, he should be cheered. All 4 of them are impressive. Jason Mallow is my man in this one. And that right arm is just looking like an absolute shotgun. An absolute cannon. Let's see how he can go on this one. As Bart Wood gets him ready. There's no messing about from Bart. Close the thumb, close the hands. Referee needs to be in control. Quinlan Mendez high and posting. Start again, He was high and posting. Looked like he covered the thumb. And there was a bit of curling in from Jason Mertlow. Who takes round 1 in this one? Let's have a go. Ready? Bang! Quinlan with the drive and dropping everything. He got the head start on Jason. Look, I don't know if it was early, but he looked like he got the head start. He looked like he got the hand control. Quinlan takes that one. Okay, so it's just a one-off round robin. Jason Mallow's got to come from the bottom of the deck to win this one. Bill Sinks, Brandon Allison in this one. They both want the good side. They believe that the left-hand side of the table is the good side. Let's see how we go in this one. Good hit from Quinlan Mendez, and when it comes to elimination tournaments like this, Jason Mallow just couldn't come back from the depths of hell to win that one. Who's winning this one, guys? Bill Sinks or Brandon Allison? I reckon Brandon takes this one out, just looking a bit bigger as they both play those mind games at the center of the table. Bart Wood is your man in charge. We're in our second match of our Battle Royal round robin. You got Bill Sinks on your left and Brandon Allison on your right. Get them together. They both aren't showing any knuckle. Come on, guys. It's an arm wrestle, not a thumb wrestle. Get them in the action. Both of these guys are wanting to just let everyone know they are the man in their division and wanting to rise to the occasion for the big money matches because we are in a purple patch of arm wrestling. Close those fingers. One foul on Bill Sinks. He's just sinking into the hand of Brandon. And Brandon looking to just turn on that chainsaw that he calls his right arm and shred through the opponents. It's one foul. Never ever want a match determined on fouls. I've lost a few on fouls and it sucks. Bang, slip. Look, all 4 guys look like they want to go to the straps. Let's just start all 4 in the straps, I reckon. Now, everyone in the chat, are you a strap puller? Or do you prefer to pull outside of the straps? I prefer to pull outside of the straps. I try and go on my grip work and hold them out there. I feel like I can get more control. I feel I can get in a better hand position. But these 4 all want the straps. So we are in our second match. Bill Sinks is on your left. Brandon Allisa on your right. Super impressive stuff from the Q-Bomber. Quinlan Mendez in the first match of this Battle Royal. Good posting from Bill Sinks in a really good position. Brandon looking to clamp down. Bang. That's how we thought it was go. Pins a couple of times. Brandon was able to read that post, change, and get on top of the hand and get the job done. So we have 1 win Quinlan Mendez, 1 win Brandon Allisa in the first lap of our round robin matchup. So it'll be interesting to see where they go from here. Superb effort in that one. Thank you, Lethal Arms Network. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give them a subscribe, that is for sure. Brandon Allisa hanging out on stage. Who is he taking on next? Is it the old Q-Bomber? Let's have a look. Is it the old semi-finals, finals? Let's see how we go. If anyone knows. Just absolutely loving. I've had a whole weekend of arm wrestling. This will be my, let's see, I had 3 matches, and then we've got 2 matches here. That's 5. I'm up to about my 20th super match over the weekend commentating, and I'm not even one bit tired. I could do this for days, and if YouTube allowed me to live stream consistently for days, and permission from the Aussie Arm Wrestler, I would stream for days.
Always.
So it is good. Brandon Allisa, Gary Roberts getting in the film, Nitro referee. He looks like the bottom ref. But we're just looking slick. He's not listening to anyone. He's like, I'm your ref. Okay, so it looks like our winners are going to hit the table now. Brandon Allisa and Quinlan Mendez. Brandon Allisa on your left-hand side, chalking up. And the Q-Bomber, who just absolutely took care of Jason Merlot. Just smashed that bottle. Made him look like a cheap bottle of wine. But Jason Merlot, I reckon if Jason had that match again, I reckon he gets it. If Jason Merlot had that match again, I think he takes it. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Alrighty, as the hand battle continues, get him in a ref's grip, but Brandon's going to try and cup over the top. Quinlan loves a king's move and dumps his whole body into it. This will be an interesting matchup. Unorthodox style from both of them. It is the thumb battle. Quinlan loves a little discussion at the start. He loves an argument, but that's okay. Close your thumbs. I love they're always starting in a ref's grip. Ready, bang, false start. False start. Just creeping over the line there, Brandon, you cheeky little bugger. Let's see how it goes. We've got round 1, second round of the matches. Ready, bang, and they're going to slip. Just get into the straps. Every match starting into the straps. So for me, if you want to start in the straps, why are you chalking up? If you want to slip, I wouldn't be chalking. I would be pouring water on my hand. Put Vaseline on your hand. Slip out, chalk up, soak it all in. We'll see how we go. I think Brandon should win. Thank you for cheering for the Al Cesar. Okay, am I saying his name wrong? Al Cesar. Sorry about that. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much for being an instant fan. Appreciate it. Do commentary. Go check out some old videos, mate. Hopefully, I can make you smile, because that's what it is all about. Ready? Bang! Brandon in control in this one. He feels comfortable. Elbow foul on Quinlan. He loves his king's move. Don't worry. Be patient, Brandon, in this one. You are in control. Quinlan will just need to get up, go diagonal across the table and get his elbow back off the table. Don't worry about side pressure. You have got this one, Brandon. Be in control. Be patient. Be like an owl. It is in there. You need to start pulling like a librarian. Quiet, patient, and articulate. Don't move from there, Brandon. You're allowing Quinlan the cup now, and it is an interesting battle. Brandon getting his shoulder across, wanting to come in. 2 elbow fouls. Win to Brandon. And Quinlan is, he's probably got the world record for elbow fouls the way he pulls. He's not a bad puller, but the position he gets into, that looks like a win for Brandon. Okay, now we've got the loser side of the bracket, Bill Sinks versus Jason Merlot. And the left side of the table appears to be the winning side of the table in this matchup. But it has been even all day, so it'll be interesting to see how we go in this one. But all pullers are wanting the left-hand side of the table. Jason Merlot looking to get a win on this one. Brandon is our only undefeated puller in this tournament. Close your hands, slip. Everyone, just start in the straps. Thank you for everyone hanging around in the chat. Thank you to the Lethal Arms Network. So we are in our fourth match of the round robin. Brandon is leading 2-0. Quinlan Mendez is 1-1. And after this one, after Bill Sinks on your left and Jason Merlot on your right, we will have someone have a winner get their first run on the board. And they just hopefully will get that confidence back up in this one. Brandon getting his arm rubbed. So they're all going to pull each other next. So if Jason can win this one and then beat Brandon, then we've got it even at the top of the table. Ready, bang! Jason in control. He got the cup that he wanted. Side pressure. Bill is sinking everything into this one. But Jason Merlot, being articulate, couldn't get across. We've got an elbow foul on Bill, so we will have a restart. Poor Jason got into position and was holding on. Just couldn't calculate from there. Looked like he was trying to do long division in his brain. Had nowhere to go in that one. So Bill Sinks just turned into side pressure on that one. So Jason needs to attack. And once Jason can get that cup in, hopefully strong enough to bring Bill on the other side of the table. But looking at the way both of these pulls look for Brandon to go 3-0 in the matchup. So, interesting hit here. This looks like, once again, they're going to restart in the strap. Everyone there, yeah, big legends hanging around with the Aussie arm wrestler. What can I say? I appreciate each and every one of you in this one. Alrighty. Bartwood getting the job done like a big legend. Been refereeing all day, including the tournament. Shout out to everyone that participated in the tournament beforehand. You have done a killer job. Shout out to Lethal Arms Network for allowing me to stream this one. So much love. Go give them a subscribe. I'll be promoting them as much as I can. Alrighty, our next matchup. We've got a restart. So there's an elbow foul on Bill Sinks. If you've just joined in, an elbow foul on Bill Sinks. But he ended up pinning, so we're at a restart. Jason Merlot just can't seem to get out of first gear. Not too happy where he's seating. He's a phenomenal puller. Let's see how it goes. False start again from Bill. Bill wants to get to the position where he needs to because it was an absolute slug. There was an absolute battle to get to the pin and restart this matchup. Let's see how we go. Restart. Ready, bang! Jason getting in the position that he wants now. He is on the winning side of the table. The side has come down. Bill holding on. Outside of his shoulder, not looking good. We got a win to Jason Merlot. Too many elbow fouls from Bill Singh. Kept coming up off the table. Jason was getting to the spot where we want. Now this makes this next match interesting. If Jason Merlot can get a pin on Brandon and then Quinlan beats Bill Sinks, we will have 3 pullers on 2 wins. So this, Brandon looks like he's going to dominate and go through this undefeated. They're going to flip a coin. Aussie arm wrestler calls heads. Heads it is. I don't know if it was heads or tails. I'm just claiming that I finally got one prediction right. So I got the flip of the coin right. Why do you hate me, Bart? Says Devon. Great arm wrestler, but Jason should win. Yeah, just trying to catch up on some of the comments. You guys are dead set legends. What have we got here? Brennan says, and Bill Sinks goes 0-179. Okay, look, Jason got a bit of pump going in that arm. I'm hoping, I think for the interesting purposes of it all, I hope Jason Merlot gets a pin on Brandon because then they're both on 2-1. And then I hope Quinlan gets a pin on Bill and then he's on 2 wins, 1 loss. And then that's what makes arm wrestling interesting because it's all about the start. It's all about the jump. You get the head start, you can get a pin on that one. And it looks like the starts on these ones is going to happen. Love a good bit of good sportsmanship, but also love a bit of yap as well. So I know I'm contradicting myself, playing the devil's advocate in this one. Who have you got? Jason on your left, Jason Merlo or Brandon Alcisa? And apologies, Brandon, if I keep saying your last name wrong. Good to see this match coming in. Can Brandon stay undefeated and continue to climb the ranks? Ready, bang! Brandon holding on. Jason wanting the slip. Brandon feels he's all in control of this one. Let's see how we go as they go into the strap. Every match should have been into the strap. Let's see how this matchup goes. Good work, Jason Merlo. He finally got to where he goes. Brandon just looked like he had the clamps on. Didn't catch up to get the pin. But we are up and about. How can you not be up and about? It has been a fantastic weekend of arm wrestling. Australia had a good day yesterday. Now we are at West Virginia looking this. Here we go. Our next matchup. Ready to rock and roll. Straps are put in. Jason Merlo looking. Brandon's got buckle side. Let's see if that plays a factor. These two are good enough in arm wrestling. I believe they're not allowed to buckle to play too much of a difference. But the big, bright orange strap looks like a crossing guard. That is on. We've got our next matchup here. Jason Merlo has got to the straps. That's where he wanted. Brandon in a really good position. Bang! Jason holding him with the back pressure. But Brandon looks too heavy. He is holding on. Oh, I didn't see it hit the pin. But it happened. Jason's not going to say too much about that because he is a class act. But just seeing Brandon attack and attack again. He kept smashing that big cannon of an arm. And Brandon goes through undefeated and wins our Battle Royal, Battle Royal round robin, wherever you are around the world, and calling that one. Quinlan Mendez is going to finish second if he can get the job done on Bill Sinks. Otherwise, we will have 3 pullers that won 1, lost 2. So that'll be interesting. So if Bill can win this one, let's go, Bill. And they'll slip on this one. I don't even know why I even anticipated a ready bang. But if Bill wins this one, you'll have 3-0 and then 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Another interesting one and good for all you OCD people out there when you're looking at the results. Let's see how this one goes. Bill Sinks, Quinlan Mendez taking up your final round robin match. Let's see how this one goes. Very interesting stuff. Absolutely love it. John Brzenk earlier in the day getting the job done, and boy was he impressive against Paul Linn. I like that they've made shirts for everyone, for the athletes in this one. Last of the matchups, bang! Bill Sinks in control. Quinlan getting into that position. He's got an elbow fair. Quinlan might lose this on elbow fairs. Sink that ship, Billy boy. Billy. Get down there and keep your elbow on the table. I think Bill just might get this one. A bit of chalk blown in the face by accident. Quinlan just in his banana lounge position, just lying back and hoping for the best. But if that elbow comes off the table, Quinlan is in all sorts of trouble here. And he can't do it. Bill Sinks goes bang. Billy. Billy boy gets it done there. So, Brandon wins our 4-way. He goes through undefeated. He goes 3-0. And then, surprisingly, we had 1 win each for all 3 other combatants. What an effort that was. So, I think that may be it for the event. But Bart is still standing there, so it'll be interesting to see what happens next. Bart's buggered off there. We've got our man in the red, Jolly Jumper, just announcing that Brandon did a superb effort. Gary Roberts been streaming all day there, doing some fantastic things. Lethal Arms Network just being absolute legends in allowing me to have the stream as well as commentate the match as well. Very, very grateful and humble person here in Australia that I could call the action for you, Dead Set Legends. So I'll just wait for this stream to come off. Brandon is back on stage, giving it the old waves. He did really well. It looked like a really good day. It's good to see everyone hanging around. I think I need to move to West Virginia. I forgot what a shopping centre looked like. living here in Australia. But what did you think of that one, guys? What did you think of that? I thought all the matches, they were entertaining. The women's match was great. Really good articulation, calculation from Michelle Dugan. She just came out, needed to get to the straps. Christy Resendez just went bang in round one, and then Michelle was able to take the next two, which is good. And by the looks of it, it looks like their stream has ended. So, by the looks of it, but that is okay. Let me, as the Aussie, yeah, their stream has ended. Thank you, Lethal Arms Network, you big legends. And boy, oh boy, was that some exciting stuff. What did you guys think of it all in the comments? I'm still up and about. How good was that? That was unreal. I absolutely loved it as I get the screen back up. That was a really good event. Really good event. We had 700 votes. I'm just looking at all the votes in the thing, and 91% of us, as the votes keep going up as my computer catches up as I've got all the comments there. Yeah, it looked like... Yeah, well done to Paul Linn. Paul Linn was fantastic. He did an unbelievable effort. But you know, just like anything, like you're trying to play one-on-one with Michael Jordan, you're trying to out-quarterback Tom Brady. It is just impossible taking on the... You know, imagine trying to be a goalkeeper against Wayne Gretzky in a penalty shootout. Impossible. And not only was Paul Linn impressive, but John Brzenk was impressive as well, the big ledge. To just come in and get it done. His comeback performance has just been unreal. It has just been a superb effort. So, yeah, a superb effort. So, well, let's recap the whole day. It started off Michelle Dugan, Christy Resendez, and Michelle Dugan taking that one out. She ended up getting to where she needed to go, played a very smart game, and ended up taking that one 2-1. 2-1 or 3-1? Anyway, did a really good job. Then they threw a curveball at us and went to the main event. They went to the main event and we were just shot. Yeah, they went to the main event and bang. Paul Linn and John Brzenk went in, and I was up and about and I was pumped. I'm still pumped from that one. That was fantastic stuff. So from there, we had the main event, and John Brzenk just the way he moves those little bits and pieces around the table, guys, he was unreal. It was just, yeah, this comeback trail has just sorted it and gone bang. Unbelievable stuff. Then from there, we had the YouTube, Facebook super match, which we all thought the way it was going to do. Gary Roberts just taking 2 flash pins over Ryan Grondin. Shout out to both them, 98% and ArmTV doing awesome things for the sport. And then as we just watched there, you awesome, awesome people, we had the 4-way battle and Brandon just being head and shoulders above the rest. As the other 3 all beat each other once. Quinlan, Jason, I love Jason. And there. Thanks, Regan. Thanks for saying Aussie Arm Wrestler's the best. Thank you. Did John go? Yep. John pulled, mate, about maybe 45 minutes ago. Sick. Yeah, John was the second match in the stream. So if you fast forward and rewind this one, if you've got Gary Roberts pulling, it's before that. If you've rewind to the women's match, you've gone too far. They're the second match on this stream. And what a job they did. What a job they did. John flies from Arizona across the country to Virginia, lands only hours before the match and looked comfortable in the win. Certainly did. He certainly did, because that's what that's what the greatest can do. That's what the greatest of all time can do. Appreciate it, guys. I hope everyone that's been hanging around, I hope you've gone over to Lethal Arms Network. Yeah, Chuck Bardo has just messaged me, the guy who said I could have the permission in doing Lethal Arms Network. He says he got awesome numbers on Lethal Arms Network channel, so which is really good. Thanks. Chuck just messaged me, so shout out Chuck Bardo. He was my contact for Lethal Arms to help me out, and thank you for that, and I hope you all go over and subscribe to Lethal Arms. I'll be showing my support as much as I can. Yeah, guys, that was super impressive. How good is arm wrestling? What happens now with John Brzenk versus Devon, a king of the table? That is the next match we're all going to be talking about. That is the next match. We are all licking our lips and wanting to watch. The Aussie Arm Wrestler will be doing live commentary, as I always do for all your big matches. Obviously, that one being a pay-per-view, I won't be able to live stream that one, but I'll definitely be having a lot of fun and setting the alarm early for that one. And I just love that all of you hanging around with the Aussie Arm Wrestler, man. It has been fun. I just love it. I love talking. I love having a beer. I just love hanging out with you guys. And if I can do this full time and be a professional sports commentator, especially in the sport of arm wrestling, you will have one happy man. I'm absolutely loving it. The support has gone good. Just going through some of the comments there. Everyone was awesome. Yeah, John Brzenk won 3-0. John is taking the strength from all of his victims. Yeah, thanks, Arm Wrestling Gamer, Benjamin Mack. Thanks, my man. It was all because of Lethal Arms Network. That's why the stream was to be a lot better than how my streams usually happen. So it was awesome. It was awesome. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, guys. You guys were awesome. Thanks, Regan. Thanks, mate. Love that you just jumped on board and really supporting the Aussie Arm Wrestler. Really appreciate it. Guys, this was fantastic. This was an awesome event. It'll be interesting now to see when I have discussions with everyone, when I see all the breakdowns, when I have a watch of bits and pieces. It will be a really interesting event to see what happens now with John versus Devon. For me, it is just, has it changed anyone's mind? Does anyone think that John still has a chance? If pancake eating 300-pound Devon turns up, I don't think anyone in the world can beat him. But if they meet at a relatively similar weight, it does make things interesting. Devon is the man at the moment. I don't think the boxing training interferes with his arm wrestling too much. He's a very awesome, smart, intelligent man. So it'll be interesting to see the way this match will go. I can't wait for it. King of the Table 2. If all the matches that are talking about happen, we've only got 2 confirmed matches, which is the GOAT versus the BOAT. John Brzenk versus Devon Larratt, 2 awesome dudes. And then you've got Larry Wheels pulling at his own event, which I love. So good for the sport, getting a lot more strongmen over, a lot more eyes on our sport, which we need. We're in a really good purple patch here, and the Aussie Arm Wrestler has picked up his surfboard and he's enjoying this wave. So let's have a... Then he's taking on Brandon Allen. And I'm going to have Brandon Allen on the show in the future leading up to that match. He's a strong man that's getting into arm wrestling as well. Guys, everyone in the chat is just being awesome. Gary Arm TV will have high-def, high-quality edit on the good camera. Don't forget. And you can hear the interviews that way too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, when Gary releases his footage, it'll be unreal. Jeff Baker bets 5K on Devon to win. Beautiful. Drewy, not a problem, mate. Loved it. RVC, amen. I'm still going. The event's not still going. I'm still having a bit of a chat at the moment. Bit of a recap, bit of a breakdown. I don't know how much longer I'll still go. But the event, the West Virginia event, is done. But everyone that still wants to talk arm wrestling, I'm just hanging around. So if people want to have a chat and a laugh, then I'm all for it. I absolutely love what's going on. Once again, I cannot thank Lethal Arms Network enough for allowing me to stream. So very, very grateful for that one. It was an awesome event. I cannot wait till it all happens here in Australia, because we've got some people that, they're just rats in cages, gorillas in cages, ready to rock and roll and ready to go bang and start hitting it up. It's going to be amazing when everything opens up, and I am enjoying that America's able to fly everywhere and you guys are able to have tournaments like that, and I appreciate my support from all over the world. You have no idea how much the Aussie Arm Wrestler appreciates it. For the guys that have been new to my channel, welcome. I've been going for 18 months now and have just been loving every single bit of it. I've got interviews with some of the all-time greats, current and past. I commentate videos, do voiceover on videos, whether it's arm wrestling and other sports. Go check them all out. I hope you have a laugh, which is good. People are on a high from the event. Nice stream, mate. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for hanging around. Yeah, ready to go. Bang. Awesome. State King should do a shutout bet. Oh, a shutout bet for Devon versus John. Would give John a good chance since Devon's a heavy favourite. Yeah, Devon would be the favourite in this one. And I'm glad, look, I'm glad John Brzenk has just gone 3-0, 3-1, 3-0, 3-0. So it's just showing, okay, here's some up-and-comers. No, John's above that. Here's some up-and-comers. So I don't think John should have another super match. I think John should just hold out now because it's 6 weeks. So John should just get that elbow fixed. He's going to go on a couple of cycles or whatever it is. He's going to level up. So it'll be interesting there. Devon does what Devon does best. So I'm really interested to see all the reaction videos. I'm very interested to see all the fun stuff that will happen now. I'm interested in seeing. Devon's probably already got a reaction video up on YouTube. Basically, this is my reaction video. It is all happening. Great energy, man. Thanks for the cast. Thank you, Fairness. Hope you stick around. This is how the Aussie Arm Wrestler works. I am up and about. I just love the sport. Absolutely love the sport of arm wrestling. And I love just meeting new people. So I've got all these people hanging around in the chat, having a laugh, and we're all just talking arm wrestling. I try and get through all your questions. The energy is always coming from here because each and every one of you should be smiling and should be happy with what is going on with your life. Brzenk is a middleweight and rather see him against guys his own size. But he's beating them. He's beating them, Jed. He's beating them at the moment. I don't mind that he's pulling Devon. See, for me, you've got to understand, we don't know how long John Brzenk will be hanging around. We don't know how many more matches he's got in his arms. He will be getting a substantial payday for winning. He'll be getting a substantial payday for going to King of the Table. So when someone sits there and goes, I can make your wallet mega fat for an hour's work, you're definitely going to take it. So John is just on this comeback tour. Of course, if we get John Brzenk for another 2-3 years, that would be amazing. But John, on his comeback tour, goes, right, I've got 6 matches in me. Let's go. So whoever John wants to pull, I am down for it. So, and I love that Brzenk isn't holding back. He's like, cool, everyone's been talking about Chan Shaw. Let's get it. You want to pay me to pull Dimitri Kachan? Let's do it. Okay, everyone's talking about Paul Linn and you want to pay me to pull Paul Linn? Let's go. So now with John learning YouTube, and that is getting that money, that support, that appreciation that he should have got as well 25 years ago. Not that John's short of money, but for me, I love to see people that put the foundations for people like myself. I like to see them get their rewards. And the arm wrestling world is getting some awesome rewards at the moment. I mean, over the last couple of days, the amount of people not only been on my channel, but watching live streams. Chuck Bardo messaged me and said 1,500 people watching his stream. We had about 2,000 people watching the Lachlan versus Ryan match, and I had about 150 on my channel. I mean, the numbers that we're getting for these live stream matches, the sport is in an amazing place right now, and we really need to be taking advantage of it. And of course, the only way to take advantage of that is to like, share, and subscribe everything Aussie Arm Wrestling. You big legends, you dead set legends. So John's next match. So John's got he's got a couple of matches in Turkey. He's pulling Engen, he's pulling Zolev, and he's got Devon. So that's what I mean when I said John's got 6 matches in him. Guessing, I've got no idea. It'll see how he goes with these next few matches. That's how I like to see it, and that's how I like to see where it's going to go. Did I see the Lachlan interview on Grip and Rip? I've seen some of it, and I'm spewing. I didn't watch it all. Cole Howarth over there in WA, the guy that hosts Grip and Rip, the guy who runs Grip and Rip, did fantastic things there. So I had all the streams up at the same time. That's how it should be done. The Drew 24, that's exactly how it should be done. And that's how I always wanted to done. Because that, it might not mean much, but you are supporting all three channels. All three channels are getting their views and everything like that. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It is going... This whole thing is just amazing. And as much... I just want to hang out with the 130-something people that are in the chat. Let's go for another 5 minutes, guys. If you've got any questions in, come in and have a chat with the Aussie arm wrestler. Start throwing a few questions out and we'll see if we can get them answered. I don't want to go over the 2-hour mark. I won't. I'll let everyone else make their reaction videos. I got the live stream, so you have no idea how much my mouth is frothing. But if anyone has got any questions, a bit of a laugh, want to tell me something about you guys, let the Aussie arm wrestler know. Just how good is arm wrestling though? How good is it? It is unreal. And if you get a chance, guys, Lethal Arms Network. Lethal Arms Network. Go and subscribe to them. I wonder if I can... I've just put the link in the chat. If you can give them a subscribe, of course, give the Aussie Arm Wrestler a subscribe. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. And that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool by me. The arm wrestling community is awesome. You are dead set right. That is right. The arm wrestling community is unbelievable. And we just love it. I just can't get enough of it. It has been great to me. You guys from all over the world, Ready Bang, have been so good to me. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Patreon. I've got the cheapest Patreon. Let me show you. It's 50 cents a week. 50 cents a week to support the Aussie Arm Wrestler. And I give my Patreon supporters a bit of a shout out. I try and keep them up to date with what videos I'm doing. I do a lot of spontaneous videos. I might record a commentary match, go bang. I'm on Instagram as well, at Aussie Arm Wrestler. And then you can slide into my DM going from there. My man, Criggy, 4:30 in the morning over in Sweden, and he's uploading his review recap now. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that, and awesome. I love watching them all, and Criggy, I'll be watching yours as well. But for me, I don't want to get greedy. I got the live stream. I got the match on here. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. You are dead set amazing. And I tell you what, I think we'll that'll do. That'll do. Thank you to everyone in the arm wrestling world. Thank you to Lethal Arms Network. I'll put the link in the comments. Go subscribe to them. Thank you to the arm wrestling world for hanging around with the Aussie Arm Wrestler, even 20 minutes after all matches are concluded. Thank you for joining this ride with me, guys. I hope you've liked, shared, and subscribed. Everything to do with the Aussie Arm Wrestler. I love when people send me messages, Ready Bang. I love when I jump in live streams and everyone's like, Ready Bang. It's awesome. Because that is the #1 catchphrase in the arm wrestling world. I've got the #1 catchphrase. I've got the #1 arm wrestling trophy that I've had world champions coming after. Michael Todd Hutchings, Rob Vincent Jr. They all want this trophy. I get challenged for it all the time. You have no idea, and it's been awesome from there. Guys, you are amazing. Keep an eye out of this channel, of course. I'll be bringing you as much content as possible. And there's only one way to end a live stream. Ready, bang!